Greetings, friends. I'm going to go ahead and post the old thumbnail real quick here. For some reason, it wouldn't let me do it on ye old computer. So I'll have to do it on my phone. I was trying to do something different and get it done on my computer instead of having to do it on my phone. But it wouldn't let me. There we go. Save. I've had better thumbnails for sure, but what can you do? Also, it's pretty funny that it's always like just my face. There we go. Boom. Here I am, friends. I come before you today after thoroughly browsing through the Steam library here, looking for deals, looking for whatever random bullshit I could find. And I'm happy to report that I found some cool stuff. I'm just going over here. I'm going to pop onto my own live stream real quick. Library here, looking for deals, looking for whatever random bullshit. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it's recording. I'm always paranoid about that because there was that one day that I did a big part of a stream, no sound. So, got to be careful when you're an amateur fool like myself. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get over here, open up the chat just in case anybody does say hello or pop on or talk whatsoever. But yeah, I was browsing around and I'm always just kind of a bit of a I'll let the game music play in the background for some ambiance while I chat you up. Um I'm a bit of a whore. I made like a short little clip that I let some AI mess around and do, where I talked about how I'm a whore for Kingsfield games. And here's yet another example. Maybe this will be like a segment for me because I'm starting to kind of like get a list of them going. So maybe it's something I can do is like Jellord whores for Kingsfield games or Kingsfield likes. I'll have to. I mean, for now, I'm probably just gonna play a few of them, expose them on my channel, I guess, like during live stream and stuff like that for fun. Uh, and then um and then maybe do a full playthrough if I end up, getting any views or I get a wild hair up my ass and decide that that's what I want to do and I want to do a full playthrough of the game. So, yeah. But for right now, I am just going to kind of hop around and play random games. Maybe once I get more of a following, in coming months, years, however long it takes me. I'm a patient man. I do this for my own entertainment, really. Like, I have just as much fun recording and live streaming with 0 viewers as I do with like 50 viewers, which I think was the peak for me. And any given stream that I've had since I started less than a year ago or whatever. I think it's been a year now. Not really trying to celebrate though. I haven't really done much. It's tough with a really tiny channel like this. Like, first of all, I gotta like upgrade my gear. Right now, I'm just operating like with this little like mic on my lapel here and my Steam Deck, and like my PS5, some headsets. I got one little cheap capture card, which is fine for me, and I've got a nice little setup. I showed it off in one of my other streams, but I got all my retro consoles over here, like my clone consoles, so I can play all of my. Let's see here if I can effectively do this without completely fucking everything up. Yeah, I've showed it before, but here's my clone consoles and stuff. Yeah, so we'll see if that actually doesn't look completely crazy because it might have just gone upside down. But yeah, I got like a little series of clone consoles that I use to yeah, it was totally upside down, but that's okay. It adds to the charm of this whole experience here. But yeah, the setup's good. I like it. I like being able. I love these clone consoles, man. Like I have all three of the Hyperkin Retron. I got the Retron Super Retron HD, the Mega Retron HD, and the Retron One. And I love all three of the consoles. I'll be real, man. Like people might shit on them, but like the color is a little bit off for the Retron One. And if you do the mod from the video that I put out so that it'll play all the games, and then you get yourself one of these 8-bit I mean, you can't beat it, dude. Like, you get one of these controllers for, I think it cost me like maybe $18-20 for a wireless 8-bit controller with turbo buttons, which is sick. And the Hyperkin itself cost me $40. I actually used my Amazon credit card points to buy it, and like for $60 you've got an HD ready Nintendo, and you can start going to the game store and picking up games for $15 and $20. You can start going on eBay and getting some like good titles for $30 and under for the most part, or you can just throw down on one of the EverDrives. I think you can get one for pretty cheap for the NES. You can probably get one for $30 or $40, maybe cheaper than that. And just put an SD card in there, and you could have the entire NES library for, you know, on an actual NES with a controller close to original, like, you know, as close as you're going to get to original hardware while playing essentially emulation. But it'll be, I mean, if I wasn't a collector, if I didn't already have like 100 NES carts, and I wanted to play a bunch of NES games, that's what I would do. If I wanted something a little closer. Then again, of course, you could just get the 8-bit controller. But I think if you're going to play physically, that's the way to go. It's the cheapest way to get it. Instead of like trying to get an upscaler is going to cost you more than the Retron one by itself. So it's like, to me, it's absolutely 100% worth it. And having recently picked up the Mega Retron HD, I did a couple live streams. I picked up Phantasy Star 4 for myself for Christmas, which I was super fucking pumped about. Still pumped about, and it's going to keep showing it off because it's one of my all-time favorite RPGs. And I've been going back and just like exploring role-playing games on the Genesis. I recently beat Fatal Labyrinth, which is like one of the original roguelikes back in the day. I guess it was like, it started out as like a Sega Online game in Japan that was only available there because they had something like Sega Channel, but not exactly. It's interesting. But the game was exclusive to their Sega Channel essentially, and eventually it got released as Fatal Labyrinth, which is just an awesome roguelike. You know, it's in the vein of like every piece of equipment you pick up, you don't know what it does till you put it on, and it might be cursed, or it might fuck you up. Like, you get a ring, might curse you. You get a certain scroll, it might fuck you up, or it might fuck all the enemies up. You never know. I got Sword of Vermilion. This was another pickup for me. I got it complete in the box for about $50 in really good condition, and it even came with the little strategy guide that it originally shipped with back in the day. So I was really pumped to have that. I want to do like a full playthrough. It's a full color guide, which is fucking sick. I want to do a full playthrough of Sword of Vermilion on the channel eventually. Like once I kind of gain my stride back. Lately, I've just been live streaming kind of like listlessly. I've just been playing random games just because I'm trying to get back into the groove of things, and hopefully if I can get like 1 or 2 regular viewers or people who check me out every now and again, I could maybe coalesce into something more regular. But I think the idea of what I want to do is I just want to start beating all my favorite games on the channel, do playthroughs with commentary of all my favorite games. I really would like to figure out a way to do a playthrough with commentary in such a way that I could edit out the commentary and just put a playthrough, put it in as a no commentary playthrough. You know what I mean? But I guess most games nowadays, I think I'll do it by case by case basis, because I don't know. Maybe it depends on the game. I don't know if I should do them with commentary or without. Maybe I'll look into finding a way to just be able to remove the commentary. I don't know if there's a way in the editing that will break up the sound channels and whatever channel your voice is on, I guess. I wonder if there's just a way to completely remove that sound channel and have the whole thing just be just the gameplay, whatever. Yeah. Besides that, let's see what else is new in my gaming world here. I've been playing a lot of like old school Final Fantasy. I've been playing through Final Fantasy 1 on the GameCube. I'm going crazy. I've been playing through Final Fantasy 1 on the PSP because it's a slightly different version. Sorry, I'm walking away for a second because I want to grab my VMU. But yeah, it's a slightly different version for the PSP with certain additional dungeons, stuff like that. I want to see real quick if my mic is working. PSP because it's a slightly different version. Sorry, I'm walking away for a second. Okay, that's awesome that my mic is working. Sometimes this shit acts up. I literally, every time I go into live stream, I have to toggle off and toggle on like my microphone because I have to plug it in through the headphone jack. That's just the whole setup is kind of like a Frankenstein setup. One of these times, I guess I'll just have to like turn the camera around and show. I mean, I could just show you right now. Shit, take a look. Like, yeah. So the setup is like just the Steam Deck with a keyboard, and I've actually got my this is my microphone right here. I don't have a headphone set up. I don't really like the playback. It's something I might do over time, but yeah, that's basically the setup right now. This is just my workstation here. Some Joy-Cons that I just fixed for my brother's son. The left bumper was not working. I had to get a new micro switch for it. It was a pretty easy fix. And then today I'm going to be playing my game with this Xbox Series 2 Elite controller that I just repaired for my brother's son also. And the right shoulder button, the bumper, wasn't working. So he's got a knack for messing up the bumpers. Turning over here, I can show you guys again my little setup here, because this is kind of my lab for fixing stuff, and then also my streaming center. The nice thing about having the Steam Deck as my streaming and capturing device is I can move it to the living room and capture all the consoles I have set up out there, like my more modern consoles. But right now, like, I got the N64 set up. I can't capture with that right now. I'd have to set that up through something else. There's my shitty little capture card, NES with Final Fantasy in it. We got our Super Nintendo with Magic Sword in there. I was playing it the other day, live streaming, and Phantasy Star 4, favorite all-time fucking RPG, extraordinary, excellent awesomeness, which I definitely have to do like a full playthrough on the channel of that game, definitely. But recently I've just been doing a little bit of gameplay here and there for Phantasy Star 4, but it's something that I'm definitely gonna eventually come back to and do a oh, am I upside down? I'm upside down. That's hilarious. I love it. You live and you learn. Yeah, so I've also been, besides playing through Final Fantasy 1 on the NES or on the PSP, and I'm going to play through it on the NES. I want to play through all of the every version of Final Fantasy 1 through 4 that I can that there is available. So like I want to play Final Fantasy 1 for the PSP. I want to play it for I've already played it for Dawn of Souls on the Game Boy Advance. I've played it for Origin, which is pretty similar to Dawn of Souls, just not quite as polished, I'd say. Um, and I haven't played through Final Fantasy 1. Basically, I played through it on Dawn of Souls on the Game Boy Advance. That was my first time playing through Final Fantasy 1. And 2, I got to the last boss, and I didn't feel like grinding. I didn't particularly like Final Fantasy 2. I'm gonna beat Final Fantasy 2 probably on the PSP. I'm gonna try to again if the grind is not too much for me, that just time wise. Otherwise, I'm definitely gonna go through it in the Pixel remaster where I can just fast forward a lot of the grind time. I do want to play through it on the PSP to play the additional content, but that's with time, I guess we'll see what happens if I have the time to do it. Or if I start putting more time into playing on the channel. I do have, oh, come on now. Here we go. I do have this bad boy. Besides Final Fantasy 1, I've been trying to beat Final Fantasy 5 on the Game Boy Advance to do the extra content on there. And also, Final Fantasy 5 is another Final Fantasy that I got to the last boss, and I didn't want to do the grind it would take to beat him. And 5 is notorious for how fuck the grind is. And I played through that. I was playing it through Anthology or Chronicles. Can't remember. Was it 5 and 6 and then 4 and Chrono Trigger? Or was it Chrono Trigger and 5? No, it was Chrono Trigger and 6. And then the other one was 4 and 5, I believe. Yeah, Anthology and Chronicles. Anthology, right. Anyway, I got to the last boss in Anthology. And I'm pretty sure that they Wheat Pinta's Quest. Oh boy, if I could get the glare. It's not backlit, so happy fun. I've been taking this guy to work with me lately. And during downtime, I've just been, or when I'm on break, I've just been hitting the buttons to grind out a little gold and experience points. Or when I've just been walking because it's so mindless. I just stick it in my pocket and I'll hear it beep when I have an encounter. And then I'll pop on there and do the little mini game for the encounter and get my gold or whatever. It's pretty amusing. Yeah, so I think the next game that I'm really going to beat is Final Fantasy V because I'm pretty close to the end. Right now I'm gathering the last tablet to get the last set of weapons, like this last set of super weapons to go beat the last boss. So I've only got like a few dungeons left, so that'll probably be the next game I end up beating. I've been kind of hopping around between some stuff, but I've been trying to focus on Final Fantasy V and what else have I been trying to focus on? Final Fantasy V, Phantasy Star 4, and yeah, yeah. Yep. I'm stupid. Skies of Arcadia, and a little bit of Sonic Adventure. I'm trying to like narrow down my gaming so that I actually like finish some stuff instead of like bouncing all over the place. What I like to do, what I'm trying to do is when I first buy a game, I try to like play it a little bit, like I'm about to do with Verho here, Curse of Faces. I try to play it a little bit and just as like a check it out, see if I like it kind of thing. I'm gonna heat up my coffee quick, but I'll keep talking. Hopefully I don't cut out too much. But what I'll do is I'll purchase or I'll purchase what put up in my head. And if the game is like really good, then I'm like, fuck it. And I end up putting down everything else I'm playing, which is stupid. I shouldn't do that. But I do that sometimes. And what I need to do is what I should do is I should have one game that I'm streaming and playing through, and then I should have like a couple of games that I'm just playing on my free time that I might be stream them. If I might stream them if I'm just shooting the breeze and I decide to get on to talk about bullshit while I'm playing and whatever. But yeah, so I'm just heating up my coffee. But I'm once I get my coffee over here, I will start the game. See if I got anything cool to show off over here. This is an interesting game for the from Chromatic for the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, Traumatarium. Try to not have too much glare here. There we go. Pretty cool. It's interesting. It's like oh man, I'm not gonna be able to get any kind of not gonna be able to get a good shot of it with the camera on my phone, but I can definitely use my pocket to live stream a playthrough of it, which is I think it'll be a lot of fun to do like a live stream of just playing a bunch of different Game Boy games. Okay. Ooh. Man, it's crazy how much better coffee is when you're when it's hot. I've fucking coffee's love it. Coffee's the best. Anyway, without further ado, I guess we should just start the game, right? Let me get everything sorted. Boom, there I am in the corner. I'll move myself around as needed, I guess. Oh lordy. Pop out the chat. Let's see here. Yeah, I don't think I'll pop out the chat. All right. I think we're looking good. There we go. I'm going to start the game. And honestly, the whole reason I started playing tonight is because I wanted to test and make sure my nephew's controller was working right.
600 years ago, the world as we knew it ended in a matter of hours. People collapsed dead on the ground, unaware of what was happening. Some noticed that death occurred when two people met. Thus began the era of solitude. And though the era of
Sounds like what we're living through.
lasted for nearly 300 years, humanity somehow survived. To this day, no one knows how.
300 years?
After that, the world entered a new era. That was when the Maker appeared. A man who somehow uncovered the mystery behind the tragedy. It was, as he called it, the curse of faces. When one person saw another's face, both would die instantly.
But what, by head explosion?
With the remnants of humanity and crafted special masks, which became the defining symbol of the new age.
Word.
The era of masks. For this act, many saw him as a savior, some even as a deity, giving birth to the first religion of the New World. Though many records suggest that the Maker himself never wanted this. Over the years, people managed to determine one thing. Whatever caused the Curse of Faces originated in Yariv, a small nation.
Well, sorry about that, gang.
Surrounded by mountain ranges in the heart of the old world. Since then, many have ventured into Yariv. Scholars, thieves, mercenaries. Yet, none ever returned. And you as well have decided to cross the borders into the accursed kingdom. For reasons known only to yourself. Before you knew it, an unnatural mist enveloped you. The mist.
It's kind of like the story of Dark Souls 2.
Strength draining away, until all you saw was a black abyss.
Oh boy, here we go. I've got my hand here. Look. Yes, I'm looking. Okay. Alright, I got the jump. King's Fuel ain't got no jump, son. Ooh, punch. We can like chamber it. 2 hands. Who are you? Alright, thank you, Disembodied Voice, for letting me know about the essentials here. I got a nice 1-2 punch here. Who the fuck walks around like this? Their hands out, like in the ready grip action pose. Remember your name. You must not forget. Reclaim it and carve it into the stone. I don't know, I turned Mexican suddenly. Never to be forgotten. Okay. Will do. This is the fucking dipshit was here. It is Jellord. Of course. That is my name. Good, you remember. Now turn around and don't look back. Only then will you reach Yaril. Sick, dog. Those aren't trees. What the fuck are those? Hold up. Anything behind this thing? You never know. No reward for the curious. Oh, okay. Jump. Punch. Block. Is there a way to run? No. Not yet, at least. What have we here? Uh-oh. Oh, I get a mask. In this world, everyone hides behind masks. This is a pretty thinly veiled metaphor, I'd say. This one's kind of alright. Let's see. Oh, are these like the classes, maybe? Probably. What's up, dog? Check. I am the scholar. I don't know. Should I be a magic man? It's a tough question, always starting this bullshit out. What about this guy? I am the Inquisitor. Word. What? Level 15, dude? What? I am the sorcerer. Yeah, I mean, whatever. That can be me. I'll start a game of something else later, you know? What I learned on the other side. What did I learn on the other side? What is this? Fuck is it talking about? This is a weapon. I'm picking it up. Fuck all this. Get the fucking... Move it, pussy face. Oh, gaining experience doing that. Oh boy. I kind of like this. A little bit hoping, wishing I hadn't been a sorcerer character. Why am I like just go back and not be a sorcerer character? That'd be pretty cool. You know, whenever I play these games, ooh, I'll run faster. You don't say. Good call. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can just be like a brutish son of a bitch type style character. You know? Nope. Totally can't do none of that. We'll give it a go. We'll give the magic man a go. I just always play magic mans in these types of games. And what's up, fuckface? Ugh. Suck it. Oh man, you are a pussy. Alrighty. I'm digging it so far. I like it. Whoa. Doing somersaults here. Don't have the spectral weapon. Rotten Valley. I'm into it. I will pick up the broken sword. What's up, guy?
Stop. Who are you? And what? You're probably not very bright if you came here willingly. Trust me. Go back where you came from. What are you saying? The passage to the valley collapsed? Looks like we have a problem. Here's the plan. Follow this path till you hit a big lake full of poison. Nearby,
Cool.
you'll find someone named Loren. Tell him what happened. He'll give you your next move. I see you're unarmed. One of my swords broke at Biter Ridge. If you don't mind digging through corpses, it's yours. Now, get...
One of your swords. That's fucking goofy. Rye rest. Okay. Right. Came from there. Can I break these with mushmord? Got you, sucker. Pick up energy blast. The fuck is an energy? What? Hold up. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Let's see if I can... This is fucking cool. Let's see, use item, X button. Okay. Hey, fuckface. Pretty generous with the magic in this. I like this game so far. Ooh, he's coming in. Coming in quick. Get fucked. Dead end over here. Oh, hey. Not quite. Hell yeah. I wonder if I have to like... Ooh, I just used my item by accident. Really? That was the big treasure hiding out over here is fucking goddamn... It's okay. I can dig it. Game's pretty cool so far. Oh. Oh, damn. I ran out of magic pretty quick, but I think I got a bunch of magic piles. Yes, Lord. I consume them. Consume the file. Smile. What have we here? More creatures. Die. Oh, I can climb up there, huh? Open from that side, I see. One-way doors. It's looking a little feisty. I'm gonna go back this way. And I'm gonna climb this here ladder. See what the fudge is up. Hey, it's the guy. Can't tell if he's... Whoa. Fuckface. Oh, that is terrible. This guy's probably gonna sell me.
Newcomer? If I were you, I'd watch your step around here. Entering the cave without a light source is suicide. However, there are incredible treasures in there that you'd surely want to get your hands on. I won't stop you from trying. Besides, if you die in there, everything in your pockets belongs to me. Not that you'd be in any position to object, though.
Too true, my friend. Ugh. Was that the save point? Oh yeah. Okay, so clearly I gotta... That is a weird way to do that. Oh, word.
Drop the ladder, did you? Or did that lazy fool Garrett finally kick it down?
This guy's missing an arm, it looks like. Damn. Looks like the enemies respawn after you save the game, evidently. I wonder if like shooting my weapon, my shot here would help. Alright, I'm getting pretty fucked up here. Entering the cave was a bad idea. I do like the fact that I do like the fact that they incorporate the whole darkness aspect. That was something that Kingsfield always had you dealing with. So you had to be mindful of casting your light spell so you can see what the fuck was going on. Okay, so this way is the way I haven't been yet. Wow. We'll see what's up. These enemies look different, possibly more powerful. Can I do anything when I level up here? I don't think so. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, bro? Jesus. That was kind of some bullshit. Oh my god, just that the poison instantly kills you? Jesus. Hello. Well, I'm getting a good taste of what this is all about. I guess this is like slightly shittier than PS2 graphics, right? Oh no. Die. Ugh. 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 What am I gonna die doing this? Oh god. Okay. That was pretty cool. Oh, get fucked. What is up? What do I gotta do here? Is this... Oh, hell yeah. I really like the game so far. This is pretty badass.
I haven't seen you before. I'm Loran of Haravel. Are you new to Yarif? Namir sent you. You're supposed to tell me that the passage collapsed and that we're trapped. Fool. No, sorry, I didn't mean you. Namir, that joker, made a mockery of this. You see, the collapse of the pass isn't something only you've witnessed here. Each of us has seen it. You can enter this cursed land, but you'll never... It's the cruel reality of Yarif. There used to be a great climber here named Yura. He tried to climb the boulders blocking the exit, and he actually succeeded, but his triumph was short-lived. As soon as he glimpsed the outside world, a mighty lightning bolt struck him down. Yura was dragged back to Yarif, now nothing more than charred remains.
Shit.
You've likely felt weaker since crossing the pass, and you don't know what happened to most of your equipment. I'll tell you more. You probably don't remember how you crossed the pass. Don't worry, that's normal. It's likely another part of the curse that controls this land.
Word.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. It's not that bad.
Oh no, it's not that bad.
If you head through the door behind me, you'll reach the Nameless Village. It's the only place here that offers any real safety. You'd be wise to get there quickly. And beware the crystal mites.
The door behind him. have we here? Only hiding. A small ancient rock. This is the door. This is the town. This is the only town, I wonder. We shall see. Fire bombs. Oh, shit. Oh, you prick. More. Oh my god. Okay. Oh lord. Jesus. He was right. Beware the crystal mites. Oh. Is this also one way? Locked. Okay, not one way. Locked. Back to the save point. I don't want to waste my healing items. Don't know how I can get more. Oh, I suppose you can do this bullshit where you just kind of like keep killing the monsters over and over again. There's something over there. Aww. What is it? Uh-huh. Interesting. Can I reach it? It's like some kind of key, right?
I haven't seen you before. Namir? Egypt. There, but his. I'll tell. Sorry. If
Level up, son. I'll rest again. So yeah, this is the... Oh, god damn it. I keep wasting my shit. So this is definitely the kind of game where you can go and keep farming the enemies, it seems. It would seem. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, there's a spell there. Toxic Blast. I'm gonna get that shit. Oh my god. I got it. Oh. Hell yeah. So that was helpful. There was a lot of random shit over there. Not enough strength. Word. Oh, I'm not smart enough either. Shit. And it must have some kind of growth curve for being the sorcerer class, I would imagine. So I probably won't be able to equip that shield for a while. See, this is why I wanted to be an ass whooper, because... What's this say? Caverns, nameless village. Okay, word. Okay. There's quite a lot going on around here. Spark. Yet another spell. Cavern key. I like this, man. Dude, you can get way the fuck up here, man. It just makes me wonder if there is anything. Okay, so I'm hitting the ceiling right there, invisible ceiling. Okay, fall damage. I need to get to this village, right? So that I can... Doesn't open from that side. Word. Oh my god. I should have gone back and saved after I found my shit. Okay. Then I went and checked the sign. Then I went over this way. Okay. Let me get this spell. And the other shit that was up here, I will say the music, it's good, atmospheric, but I don't think that they really nailed that Kingsfield vibe with the music. But that's not to say it's bad. I mean, they're doing their own thing here, so. These fucking bats, dude. My magic's strong enough to one-shot those guys now? Alright. Oh yeah, level up. What do we got over here? A vial of magicka. Where's this going, Diog? What is this? Is this a ring? Okay, we'll see. All right. Ooh, money. What was that about, dude? Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go save. Okay, let's see how this goes. I haven't really gone to the other side of this. The poison fucking awesome. Oh my god, dude. Dude just keeps hitting me, man. What a bunch of bullshit. So wait, is this the one that was blocked? What's this say? Oh, okay. Oh, it's completely dark in here. Right. Bastard, dude. Get fucked. Get fucked. Get fucked. Jesus. Take that shit. Get me out of here. Oh my god. Save my game here. Damn, that thing was up my ass. Jesus. Alright. Shit. I think I'm going to call it a night, actually. I just wanted to test this out and see if I could play something on... what was it? See if I could play... something on my Steam Deck from my Steam library and get it to work with my capture card, because I was capturing everything else fine for all my other consoles. I was just curious if I could just as easily use the capture card to capture gameplay and not have it be stuttery and stupid. So this was my little foray test into things here. For funsies, I'll probably stream some more Kingsfield related content soon. But for today, I think an hour is fine. Good little intro. Thoughts on the game? I definitely like it. As far as like qualities it possesses that are Kingsfield like, okay, so I kind of think that charging your attack up is maybe a step backwards from the system that Kingsfield was using. Because if you think about it, your stamina bar would just automatically fill up, and then you would swing for like a full hit, right? It's excuse me. I guess it's just less button pressing. If you ask me. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, it'd be cool if the stamina just filled up on its own. That'd be pretty neat. I do think the game has very cool style. I like the story. The story is kind of crazy. So yeah, that little quib about the stamina, that's not a big deal. I do kind of like the idea of like readying up an attack like that as an enemy's chasing you, so you kind of like line it up. You know, it feels more like a real fight. Like if somebody was running at you and you did have a club or something that you were fighting them with, you'd see them coming, you'd rear up and try to get ready to, whack them, line up a hit as they're rolling at you. So it makes sense to me getting back and readying a hit like that. So I mean, that's not really much of a complaint. It's just slightly different from Kingsfield. I do like that they show you your experience. There's an experience bar there for you. That's nice. I don't mind because in the Kingsfield games, your stamina basically doubled as your magic. I'm gonna check something real quick here. Yeah. Oh, okay. So you can totally ready. All right. Check it out. I guess I gotta show you guys. Whoopsies. Now it wants to be crazy. So it's whatever. But unlike Kingsfield, you can. Oh, I see. Whoopsies. I gotta like line my shit up better. There we go. There we go. Yeah, check it out. Whoopsies. If I ready up my magic, I can ready up an attack as well. So I can roll up to an enemy, shoot him, and then hit him. Yeah, that's pretty neat. That is cool. Hadn't considered that. Definitely a cool aspect that Kingsfield doesn't share. Because in Kingsfield, basically, you could do something like that where you. Well, yeah, that's right. In Kingsfield, you had a bar that filled up after you shot off a spell. I don't think it was your stamina. It changed between the games too, if I'm not mistaken. I know that you could pop a spell off and hit somebody. You could combo it up in Kingsfield. Like, you just couldn't chamber them both up like this. So that is cool. I like the additional combat aspects. I like the fact that you can jump. In the Kingsfield games, generally you couldn't jump, you just fall to places. I like the graphics. I like the voice acting too. It's kind of interesting. All in all, positive review of the game. I'll give it lots of points for having like a digital manual that harkens back to like a PS2 manual, which I think is very cool. Yeah, all in all, game's got a lot of style. It's a worthy Kingsfield like. I'm definitely going to try to play through it, finish the whole game. Just not tonight because kind of getting a little bit of a headache. It's probably from drinking too much coffee so late and playing games. But yeah, I think think I'm going to call it an evening. Got to get up and work tomorrow anyway. But yeah, it was fun. I'll have to do this again. More Kingsfield action in the future. But yeah, yes, in any case, that's going to be it for me, my lords and lordesses. Till we see each other again. Maybe I'll finally poop out a little video about little something something, little opinion piece on something something. But honestly, there's not much news to report on in the gaming industry, and all the major titles, there aren't really any major titles coming out. Not much that I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to the Super Station 1 right now. That's like my big waiting for mine to come in the next couple months here. But besides that, like there's no games I'm looking forward to. Like none of the game expos and games that were shown during the game awards and shit like that. None of that stuff interested in. Like I was not interested in any of that shit. And even if it was interesting at the moment of watching it, I don't even remember. So I don't really give a shit. But yeah, I guess that's gonna be it. Jellord out, and anybody. I mean, nobody was watching today, but oh, excuse me. Nobody was watching tonight, but I don't give a shit. I'll probably clip it later, make a short or something, or who knows? Maybe somebody will watch it down the line, gets wild hair up their ass, notices a Kingsfield like game. Maybe I can tap into a few of those the Kingsfield demographic because we all know it's huge. I really wish From Software would make a Kingsfield game. That'd be a cool change of pace from them to make a first-person game like that. An Elden Ring killer, right? Not Elden Ring, Elder Scrolls killer. All right, boys and boo-boos.